he'll become a free agent after the season and go get paid a lot of money by somebody else.
Well, he keeps playing like that. He's going to put the pressure on them big time. The best thing about the Chiefs so far has been the Chiefs' defense. And the fact that the Jaguars couldn't score a touchdown, having the ball down close to the end zone so many times, that was the shocker of the day to me.
Jacksonville, the Jacksonville Jaguars, brimming with anticipation, stepped onto their hallowed home turf at Everbank Stadium for the much-anticipated 2023 regular season home opener. Their formidable opponents, none other than the reigning Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. With a buzzing crowd of 69,615 fans in attendance, the stage was set for a showdown that promised to be a defining moment for the Jaguars. However, as the game unfolded, it quickly became apparent that the script was taking an unexpected turn. But before we start the video, please like this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell icon so you never miss our next uploaded video. Let's get back to the video. What was supposed to be a triumphant battle for the Jaguars hung in the balance, with late game hopes flickering like a distant light. In the end, despite their valiant efforts and an aura of excitement surrounding the contest, the Jaguars fell short, succumbing to the talents of Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs, who clinched a 17-9 victory. Head coach Doug Peterson couldn't help but express his disappointment in the post-game analysis, stating that when facing such formidable opponents, minimizing self-inflicted errors was crucial. The Jaguars had hoped to leave a lasting mark on this benchmark game, but instead, they found themselves reflecting on missed opportunities and the glaring issue of execution that ultimately marred their performance. The Jacksonville Jaguars, under the spotlight of their 2023 regular season home opener at Everbank Stadium, faced off against the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. In a highly anticipated matchup, the Jaguars sought to establish themselves as contenders. However, the final scoreline would reveal a different story, as they came up short, losing to Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs, with a final score of 17-9. The stadium was packed with 69,615 passionate fans who hoped to witness an upset. Jaguars head coach Doug Peterson couldn't hide his disappointment as he addressed the media after the game, saying, "When you face teams of this caliber, well coached and loaded with talent, the margin for error is slim. Unfortunately, we made crucial mistakes today, and our execution was far from ideal." This marked the Jaguars' 8th consecutive defeat against the Chiefs, a streak that dated back to 2009. The Chiefs had previously thwarted the Jaguars twice in recent memory, once in Week 10 of the previous season and more painfully in an AFC divisional playoff game this past January. The memory of those losses loomed large for the Jaguars, adding an extra layer of significance to this matchup. Jaguars quarterback Trevor Lawrence shared his perspective, saying, "This is the team that ended our playoff run last year. That's something that sticks with you throughout the offseason." When the schedule was released and we saw Week 2 against Kansas City, we knew it was a crucial game. We came off a win in Week 1, and we were eager to take our shot here at home. But offensively, we fell short, and it's frustrating. In a surprising turn of events, the Jaguars were unable to find the end zone throughout the game. This marked an unusual occurrence for a team that had experienced such a scoring drought only once before, in a 13-6 loss to Houston in the 2022 season. The 9 points they managed to accumulate against the Chiefs were their fewest since that particular game. Reflecting on the offensive struggles, Jaguars tight end Evan Engram expressed the collective sentiment, saying, "This was a game we should have won. As an offense, we take full responsibility. We have to elevate our game, support our defense, control the clock, and convert in the red zone. There's a laundry list of things we need to improve." The Chiefs, led by the dynamic Patrick Mahomes, a two-time NFL and Super Bowl Most Valuable Player, capitalized on their opportunities. Mahomes orchestrated touchdown drives that proved pivotal in the outcome. In the closing moments of the first half, he connected with wide receiver Sky Moore for a 9-yard touchdown pass, giving the Chiefs their first lead. Mahomes picked up where he left off at the start of the third quarter, again finding the end zone with a 9-yard touchdown pass, this time to tight end Travis Kelce. These critical plays flipped the momentum in favor of Kansas City, a lead they managed to maintain for the rest of the game. Trevor Lawrence, the young and promising quarterback of the Jaguars, had a challenging day at the office. He completed 22 of 41 passes for 241 yards but failed to record a touchdown pass and avoided interceptions. In contrast, Mahomes displayed his elite skills, completing 29 of 41 passes for 305 yards and 2 touchdowns, with 1 interception. The Jaguars' ongoing struggle with missed opportunities proved to be their Achilles heel once more. In the first half alone, they embarked on 5 drives that crossed midfield but only managed to put up 6 points on the scoreboard. This pattern was eerily reminiscent of their regular season loss to the Chiefs in the previous year, where they similarly squandered 5 such drives, resulting in only 7 points. Coach Peterson didn't mince words, stating, "We were our own worst enemies today." Despite the disappointment, the Jaguars' defense performed commendably, registering a sack and securing 3 takeaways, including an interception by safety Andre Cisco. Coach Peterson acknowledged the defense's efforts, saying, "Our defense played well. They kept us in the game by forcing turnovers. The root of our problems lies in execution. We need to step up and improve. We have several seasoned veterans on offense, and we all need to elevate our performance, starting with me." Game highlights. The opening quarter saw both teams exchanging punts. Each team managed to penetrate the opponent's territory once but ultimately had to punt to conclude their respective drives. The Jaguars gained momentum in the second quarter, a period marked by turnovers. They took a 3-0 lead thanks to a 32-yard field goal by Brandon McManus, capitalizing on a fumble recovery by Tim Jones. Mahomes orchestrated a crucial 9-yard touchdown pass to Sky Moore just before halftime, giving the Chiefs a 7-3 lead. The Jaguars responded swiftly, driving 44 yards in 5 plays to set up a 49-yard field goal by McManus, narrowing the score to 7-6 as the first half concluded. The Chiefs wasted no time at the start of the third quarter, with Mahomes delivering another 9-yard touchdown pass, this time to Travis Kelce, expanding the Chiefs' lead to 14-6. In the early stages of the fourth quarter, the Jaguars found themselves in a promising position, with a 1st and goal at the 1-yard line. However, they were only able to secure a field goal, making it 14-9. A 38-yard field goal by Chiefs kicker Harrison Butker extended Kansas City's lead to 17-9 with 8:10 remaining, sealing the fate of the game. Notable updates. The Jaguars' list of inactives for the game included safety Antonio Johnson, rookie wide receiver Parker Washington, rookie wide receiver Elijah Cooks, and running back JaMycal Hasty. Notably, right guard Brandon Scherf and center Luke Fortner defied injury concerns and played despite being listed as questionable due to ankle injuries sustained in the Week 1 victory over the Indianapolis Colts. Injury report. Jaguars wide receiver Zay Jones sustained a knee injury in the second quarter but managed to return to the game. Outside linebacker Josh Allen suffered a shoulder injury in the third quarter but also made a triumphant return. Running back Travis Etienne Jr. had to exit the game due to cramps in the fourth quarter. As the final whistle blew and the echoes of the crowd's cheers and sighs filled Everbank Stadium, the Jaguars couldn't help but feel a sense of missed opportunity. This game, billed as a measuring stick against the defending champions, had left them with a bittersweet taste. The Jaguars had glimpsed their potential, especially with their stalwart defense showing promise, recording sacks and takeaways. Still, the inability to convert those opportunities into points haunted them. In the post-game press conference, as the Jaguars took stock of their performance, they understood that growth was a part of the process. Despite the loss, they were determined to learn from their mistakes, tighten their execution, and rise to meet the challenges that awaited them in the remainder of the season. The disappointment of this day would serve as motivation, a reminder that even in the face of formidable opponents, they had the potential to compete at the highest level. As they exited the field, heads held high, the Jaguars were resolute in their commitment to improve, to elevate their game, and to continue the journey towards becoming contenders in the NFL. And there you have it. But before you go, please like this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell icon so you never miss our next uploaded video. See you next time.